Hello everybody, this is Edward, and welcome back to a new series. I guess. Welcome back to Minecraft, but this is a new series for the 1.16 update. As you can see, I'm in a warped forest, if my memory serves correct, and I have in front of me a chest with 2 stacks of cobblestone, 1 stack of dirt, half a stack of seeds, almost a full stack of wool. We got sand, we have iron, and we have bread. And this is my beginning kit, I should be saying. And if we come over this way, you can see I have a button on the wall and a little gate. And if I press this button, what will happen is that from here, you will see there is a dispenser on the other side, and that will produce me a couple of... Well, every time I press the button, it will produce me 1 villager. Oh boy, okay, things are getting crazy here already. I think that was a piglin retreating from the zombified piglins. Anyway, so what am I doing here? Well, I am in a crimson forest, and I'm going to be using the resources I have here to start to build myself a village in the Nether. And to start that off, we are going to need to grab some resources here. Now, I don't intend on going back to the overworld, at least not in this series, because there is so much now to do and explore in the since the Nether update finally came out. And I must admit, now I'm finally getting a chance to record this video. It has been a very, let's just say, crazy time for me recently. Very busy, and I have been looking into updating my escaping the Nether video, but I've got all my notes, but I haven't got around to recording stuff. Anyway, we've got ourselves this warped wood. It was beautiful hue colored, and the first thing we needed to do was to create a crafting table and make some sticks. Now, we can't use the warped wood to make anything use it as fuel, but we can use the sticks as fuel. So this is going to be a bit tougher than my original escaping the Nether series. Okay, so I've made myself some tools, and I was starting to get myself some tree, I don't know what to call them, warped saplings, and I accidentally looked at a where'd he go? I looked at an Enderman, and he wasn't very pleased that I did. So that's one thing I've got to be careful now while I do reside in a warped forest. Where'd he go? I hear you somewhere. Ah, there you are. Sorry to do this to you, buddy. There we go. Oh, I'll grab that. Probably could have gone a safer way down, but it doesn't matter. There we go. I can use that for decoration. Now, I must, while I'm here, make myself a shield as well, because that's one thing I realized I didn't make. Now, it is much darker in the Nether than I anticipated. I haven't got the Optifine, the latest one yet for 1.16, but I'm hoping to have that out soon. But I may have to do some light adjusting in post-production. So if things that are usually lighter, like my inventory, come out a little bit washed out, that's why, because it is very dark here in the Nether. I want to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing, even all these cool naturally spawned lights. Okay, now we've got some piglins that are... Hello there. Yes, that have come... They seem... Yes, hello. Seem to have... I've gained their attention. They don't seem too pleased with me. I think they wish to partake in a set of fisticuffs. So, I'd rather not have to do this, gentlemen, or I don't know, maybe they could be lady piglins, I don't know. Maybe they are genderless, but it's not because I'm not wearing any gold, and these guys will only attack you if you are goldless, in the sense of not wearing any gold armor. So, now I have myself a gold helmet. So, I've made myself a farm, and I need to make myself another set of new fences from the warped wood. There we go. But I've made myself a gold chest plate, because that is one thing I most certainly need while I'm here. And unfortunately, I've got a bad feeling that using up that small amount of iron that I had, was like a quarter of a stack to make a chest plate, may not have been the best thing. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and I'm hoping that I can... Well, while I'm here, I'll be building houses for my... Oh, hello there, Gast. I'll be building houses for my villagers. Oh, gosh, okay, that didn't go as planned. Now that he's in the lava, I can take care of him. Lovely. And it appears that the ghast fireball doesn't seem to disappear when a ghast passes on. Oh boy, we've got ourselves one of these hog fellows wanting to come and meet me. They're pretty big and they're pretty vicious, and I really don't want to have to deal with them just yet, but I know that they're afraid of these warped mushrooms, so I'll use that to my defense there. If I had a bow and arrow, this would be much easier, but I don't, so I'm just going to have to play it very safe for the time being. I would like to have a farm of the those I don't know what to call them, hogs, nether hogs. I know they got a proper name, but I can't remember what it's called. So we've got ourselves a crimson forest over there. We've got ourselves a warped forest, so we've got both wood types here, which is good. So we can have both red and blue wood, which is pretty nice. It's a nice aesthetic to have, I must admit, having blue and red wood. A little unusual, but it certainly adds a bit. And it looks like the Endermen have been moving over bits of the special ground. We have ourselves over here a structure, and I'm not quite sure what we've got. But I know that they've got the bastions, which are the homes, or massive fortresses for the... oh, here we go. Those were the days. Achievement. But these were the bastions are the, I guess, buildings for the hoglins, and certainly places you can loot. But right now, I'm not too sure I want to loot the bastions, because the hoglins get very upset. But I will gladly... Well, I don't want to loot the things inside the bastion, but I will loot the bastion itself. This dark brick looks amazing, and I don't want to go down there. And I really want... Oh, and the basalt as well, which is the grayer kind of almost tile-like design that we have here as well. But I want to use this stuff to build the nether village that I'm making here. So I will be taking as much of this as I can. Just got to play it safe. The last thing I want is something to come up behind me and knock me down into the lava. Though if I do die here, I've made it so I can respawn in the overworld, but pretty much come directly back here with the nether portal, which is close enough to make things easier. But ideally, I don't want to die, but then again, who does in this game? Yes, but they do have the new nether... Oh, I forgot what they're called now. You make it with weeping obsidian, and you power it with glowstone, and it's another... It's like a restart... Ooh, a chest, a restart place where if you die in the nether, or in the overworld, it will allow you to spawn in the nether again in a selected spot of your choosing. Now, I'm not seeing any hoglins, so I'm just going to try my luck here, see what we've got. Ooh, we got quite a bit. Golden arrows. I don't know what on earth those are all about, but we'll have a look. Very nice indeed. And I've got myself some gold leggings, so I think I'll keep hold of those as well, and dress myself up nicely. There we go. All I need is the shoes, and we're good. Though I'm not too sure how long gold armor lasts, but I do want to keep it on just in case some hoglins do spawn around here and come and say hello to me. I certainly don't want to be engaging in any combat just for the time being, not until I've got myself comfortable at least. But these things happen, especially if you accidentally look at an Enderman, and those guys move so quickly. I remember when Enderman first came out, they didn't even have their own audio. They had the zombies audio files, so you'd hear the zombie sound whenever an Enderman was close by. Other than that, oh yeah, I do remember also when they first came out, they dropped ender balls a lot. I used to have chests and chests of them, but they never did anything back in the day when they first made them. Sorry, ender pearls, goodness me. Okay, there we go. We need to get ourselves another pickaxe. I knew that the pickaxe wouldn't last very long. Oh wow, so I wonder what's over this way, because I see there's more of the black stone. There's some other stuff around here, and Enderman too by the sounds of it. Sounds like they've come over here to investigate the Crimson Forest as well. But yes, you could Oh, there's stuff down there as well. Goodness me, there's so much to explore. And a baby hog as well. Ah, I'm pretty sure those guys are vicious, so we'll just keep our distance. Oh, that being said, there's one blocking my path to getting back to home, so I'm probably going to have to play it safe. Okay, it's a mummy and a few babies, so I'm just going to have to be very careful here. Yep, the babies too are aggressive, so we'll just have to run for the time being. Goodness me. Okay, excuse me fellas, run for your lives. We've got ourselves a little problem coming this way, but we got ourselves this lovely mushroom that will protect me. But yeah, Nether, I've forgotten what they're called now, Nether pearls didn't do anything, and I remember having chests and chests of them, thinking, I collected heaps of them thinking that they would implement them and to do something, but it took a while for them to do that, and it was an old world. I don't really use it now, and I need to go back down there. It was one of my first original worlds that I ever made back in the day when I had a friend at university said, you've got to try this game out, it's called Minecraft. It hasn't been released yet, but if you buy a copy now, it'll be cheaper. And oh, can I make that jump? I know I can climb these things. Hey, whoa dear. Okay, I did make the jump, but I kept going forward. Silly me. Yeah, my friend said, you've got to check out this game. It's really cool. And essentially I said, what is it about? And he goes, well, you build things during the day and you hide at night from the bad things that spawn. So that's pretty much how it was explained to me. And I went home and I checked out, I typed into YouTube Minecraft, and I watched the video. I just realised I didn't need to make that second chest because I picked the chest up over at the, what I think is the Bastion, or the abandoned whatever. Oh, there's an Enderman laying claim on my chest. Hello there, buddy. So I went home and did a YouTube search for Minecraft videos, and up came a video made with B00 and Good. If you remember the original Minecraft server back in the day, used to watch them a lot up until quite recently, but not so much now. Unfortunately, the Minecraft server did lose a lot of steam over the years, and it certainly wasn't what it used to be, but bless them, still like them. My goodness me, I can't remember how to make anything in this game anymore, but there's a lot more you can do. I want to have the villagers to each have a profession, because it will ensure that I have a reliable source of things depending on who I get. But I would like to be able to get a never-ending source of iron and tools and whatnot. How do I do this thing? I'm going to have to check it, how to make one of these cutter boards. Well, I started to make myself the first home because by the end of this video, I want to have at least 2 villagers procured out of the dispenser. So we'll make our first home here using the black stone that I've got, and I'll have to use mostly wood. This spooky wood. I don't know, I keep forgetting warped wood. I was going to say crimson wood, but it can't be crimson wood because crimson is red. This has to be, yeah. But the warped wood. But we've got the sands. The sand is purely for aesthetics, that's all it is. Not really a game changer for me, but I do like to have windows, so that's why I gave myself the sand. It won't really give me an advantage in the game. Oh, the blue doors. I do like the look of the warped doors. They're pretty cool. What else? And there we go. Lovely. And the reason why I've got 63 yeah, we need to put a floor in here. 63 bits of wall is because, well, that divides nicely. Now you get 20 by 3, so you get 21. I'll be able to make 21 beds, and the idea is that I can get, I think, either 8 or 10 villages from the dropper, and then the rest I'm hoping I can get through them procreating. And with that, I will hopefully also see iron golems. I know that I was doing a test village back in the day, and I was able to get an iron golem to spawn in the nether using villagers, but that was when it was 1.16, and I think it's 1.16.2 now, I think. I'm not entirely sure. These things happen so quickly, and I definitely will not have enough black bricks to make myself a roof here. a roof like how in the traditional Minecraft villagers' homes are, though I don't think I want to stick with that. I'm going to go, on my time off, I'm going to be harvesting a lot of the black brick and the black stone around the Nether bastions as much as I can, and with that, I really want to create very, I'm going to say warped, not disturbing, but warped villager houses, I guess, just to have something, I don't want to say spooky, but unsettling maybe, just exploring. Here we go. Got ourselves the glass. Now I can make myself glass panes. Got myself a glass texture mod. Actually, it is the B00 glass texture mod. And I don't know how old it is, but it gives the glass that nice kind of metal framed look, which to me looks a lot better. And I won't have to worry about having other frames around the home when I've got that. Yeah, I think that looks quite dashing right there. It's a lovely home, and I just realised I'm going to save this bit of... Oh wait, no, I can't. There we go. I was going to see if I could hide netherrack underneath the chests, but that's not going to happen. But we've got ourselves the 2 beds. They're not for me. Knock, knock, knock. There we go. 2 beds. They're not for me. Those beds there, if I try and sleep here, they will explode. Those beds are for the villagers. And the villagers should be able to sleep in their beds without any catastrophe. But I did look up how to make a cutting block. There we go. And we got ourselves this here. Make this here. Make some extra fencing. There's a reason for this, because I don't want the villagers to come over the edge here and hurt themselves, because the house is quite close to the edge here, leading down to Crimson Forest. Going to do some work here as well, I think, to seal it up. But it is a bit of a drop. They can't squeeze through there, but they certainly can come up here. So maybe I'll just use the netherrack that I've got here. But my goodness me, netherite. I've been looking at all the updates that will be coming out for Minecraft, and netherite certainly looks like it's going to be a hot ticket item, oh dear, that poor Enderman, making netherite tools and netherite armor will certainly be better than having diamond, which is interesting. A bit of an upgrade. We'll place down our workbench here. We've got ourselves also the compost over there, so I'll hopefully have a villager that will allow me to trade with him eventually. I want to be able to sell things and trade things in between villages, so it will certainly push me to do that while I'm stuck in the Nether with very limited resources. Okay, yeah, stone cutter, that's what they're called, and then I can put the my goodness me, stone cutter block there on top of the Nether. Now I want to be able to make, here we go, polished basalt. There we go. Basalt is very interesting stuff. I was looking into what that can't be made into anything else. I was looking into what basalt actually is, and I can't make slabs with it. Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to find a way of minimalizing my use of basalt, polished basalt. It's very interesting stuff. What was it? It's like lava, but it has to have a concentrate of magnesium and iron ore, I believe. I'll have to look back into it. But it's, yeah, lava with a high concentrate of those 2 elements, which will, I guess, make different properties to other stone. I mean, I don't know much about geology and rocks and all that kind of stuff, so if it is fascinating, something I wouldn't mind. You know what? I wouldn't mind studying it if I got the chance. And this is why we want to make sure that we keep all the leaves, because from the warped trees, because I can use it to make compost, bone meal. Starting to tuck into the bread. I've kind of built a home that doesn't have a back, most of the roof, but you know what? It's got a bed and it's got walls, and it's not going to rain in the Nether anytime soon. So let's dispense our first 2 villages. I've made custom skins. Yes, I made it myself. These 2 custom skins here. I figured what fitting way to have them villagers in the Nether. They've kind of got like a grey-blue skin and a crimson red eyes and black gowns, so they look very kind of ready for the Nether, don't they? Let's have a gander here. And they're happily sleeping in their bed. And I've made them so they've got a bit of a different nose, and that was with a bit of oh man, they turn their heads while they're sleeping. Yeah, the noses are a lot smaller. You can actually look up their nose, the way the texture is, so that way it adds a bit of realism. Not that I want to be staring up their nose. There we go. Okay, we've got a farmer here, and we've got a stonecutter here. Oh, great! I can already start to do trading. What about you? Oh, you only buy resources. You don't sell them. I might try and fix that, but that's enough for today. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Take care. Live long and live well. Look after yourselves and each other, and I'll see you guys in the next exciting episode. Goodbye.